And yes, it has been sunny today.
Look how sharp I look. I don't know. I got a nice haircut, orange and blue. Okay, whatever.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome not to another edition of BNA Sports Talk, as you can probably tell, because you didn't click on a video that said something clickbaity about sports. But yeah, so if you didn't know, I want to be a broadcast meteorologist, maybe do some things in sports as I get older, in media, something like that. Sports betting, no, it's probably not sports betting. I'm going to always do like that on the side. That's one of my career goals right now. And I do newscasts every Monday from 5:30. I didn't do one last week, but yeah, so what I do is I usually analyze every other week, see how I'm improving. This is my last newscast of the semester, but I will be doing some Facebook Live stuff, but I'm not sure. And I want to expand a little bit. I want to do some more informational content and things like that, but for now, this is all I got for you. A kind of boring, plain, but let's see how I improve. But definitely do enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. If you're interested in this and have any questions, definitely leave them in the description or comment section below. And yeah, enjoy the video.
Week. WUFT's Anthony Bordonaro joined.
So they didn't have it cut to me, which they usually do, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure. They had like some technical difficulties, but I was like sitting there smiling, ready for it, but
Now from
never
the Weather
came.
Center.
Thanks, guys. And yes, it has been sunny today.
Look how sharp I look. I don't know. I got a nice haircut, orange and blue. Okay, whatever. Let's continue.
After those cloudy conditions this weekend, and I'm expecting those conditions to remain for the upcoming rest of your week. And you see these lower level clouds are making their way off the East Coast, and that's pretty much what's
There have been a lot of ums here. In my head, I was like whole obble jobbled and stuff, but I wanted to connect with the viewer a little bit more here, and I wish I did a little bit more. Like, because I was really depressed this weekend because of the clouds or whatever, but whatever.
making us clear as we head into the next couple of days. But
And I walk in front of the thing. I made it a mental note to not do that. And then at this point, I'm like, oh God, everything's going bad. So I kind of struggle a little bit here.
overnight, it's going to be chilly and crisp. What I mean by that is temperatures are going to be falling to lower than seasonal norm. You see 49 in the Villages, 47 in Ocala, 45 in Gainesville. With near the coast, you can see conditions around the 50s, and that's because of that warm water and the winds blowing off the coast over there.
Yeah, I didn't really do a good job explaining that. Like the viewers at home, I think I made the connection, but I'm not sure the viewers did. So I feel like I should have done a little bit of a better job there.
Tonight's going to be fairly mild, with temperatures again dropping into the upper 40s, and conditions will remain dry as we head into the overnight hours here in Gainesville. Again, under mostly.
I shouldn't have said here in Gainesville because not everyone is in Gainesville. I should have said overall or like in Gainesville it's gonna be this, but overall it's gonna be a certain thing. But I did a pretty good job. And at this point I have like 10 seconds left. This is my first time with the IFB, so yeah, it was kind of an interesting experience. I can't even see it, which is kind of cool, but whatever.
These guys overall, back to you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I already pre-recorded this.
Center. Anthony, how's this week looking for us?
Yes.
Okay, so usually they cut off into like the double box with me talking in front of the desk, and then it cuts to this. But they were saying like wall, walk to the wall, walk to the wall, and I didn't see. In my peripheral, I had a feeling I wasn't on screen, but I didn't want to check just in case it was. It would look kind of weird.
And this weekend we are expecting a warming trend, and that's one of my three main takeaways. You see, a warming trend is on the way. Before a cold front is expected to arrive sometime this weekend, but before then, it's going to remain quiet and cool for your Tuesday, and for a couple more mornings before then. Tonight, temperatures.
Yeah, I could have done a good job explaining that. Like in my head, I know in the mornings it's supposed to be cold, but I don't really think that got communicated.
We'll be dipping into the mid 40s for Alachua County. You see 46 in Gainesville, 47 in Alachua, and 48 in Waldo. It's going to be slightly warmer for your Ocala, 49 in the Village.
That's Marion County, not Ocala. Ocala is the big city here. It's like, I don't know how to explain. Do you know like the big city in your town? Like you don't really call it the county, you just call it the city. Like Jacksonville, it's Duval County type thing.
47 in Ocala, and 47 in Fort McCoy. Tomorrow, though,
Again,
will be cool and mostly sunny. Conditions will be similar to what they were today. You see, Tuesday, your high temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s for most areas, 69 in Ocala, 70 in Gainesville, and 68 in Lake City. But I want to focus your attention to this, your Wednesday morning temperatures, potentially in the upper 30s for some areas, although this model shows temperatures in the lower 40s. You see 42 in Gainesville, 43.
Yeah, I like this because I like disagree with the model a little bit of my forecasting. I should like include the word I'm forecasting.
Dark
Whatever.
and a little bit warmer as you head further south and towards the coast. We may see a slightly warmer temperatures, and that's because
I should have said a little bit more mild instead of warmer temperatures.
of some onshore winds coming in from the Gulf, and that's basically going to make us slightly warmer than.
I should have said, hey, it should make your area, like you, connect with the viewer. And this is the where I make the big mistake. Not big mistake. I shouldn't say the graph shows. I should just say there's a high pressure making our area warmer. I shouldn't say this graph shows this. I should explain what the graph says without saying the graph says it.
You would expect because of those winds. But our future moisture graph shows that we're going to be warming near 80 because of this high ridge of pressure. Then notice as our weekend rolls along, the high pressure drifts off, and then our next front is expected to.
I should have done a little bit better job, like location drifts off the Mid-Atlantic to give myself a little more credibility there. And I don't really mind walking across the screen here because you can kind of
And
see.
sometime probably Saturday afternoon, and this system is going to bring in some rain for our Sunday, and after we're going to be mostly
Sunday morning, not Sunday. I should be more specific and better with that. It's kind of like little things, I guess.
cool and dry headed in for our weekend. But before we get into our 6th day, I want to focus your attention to the tropics. There's currently a system of development off the Leeward Islands, and as this ramps up over the next couple of days, it may develop into a tropical storm. But the main thing I want to communicate to you guys is that
I should have said you at home or something like that, not you guys. It's kind of weird.
this has no threat to land here in the
It kind of
continental
matches my
United States.
tie.
In fact, most people would say that it's going to end up like a fish storm. It's going to track out off the Gulf Coast and
Off into the Gulf Stream, like little things like that. I need to brush up on.
we're not expecting any threats on land, which is a good thing. Although it's kind of weird for a system like this to be developing at this time of year. But I'm going to leave you with your 6-day updated forecast. Notice that warming trend ahead of that cold front. And after the cold front, temperatures will be dipping to around seasonal norms. Back to you.
Overall good. Overall good. And the final block, they're giving me. First of all, do you think this is animal abuse, having a dog on skates? I mean, he looks like he's having a good time.
Locals at rinks to raise money for animal foundations in Las Vegas. And
He's looking like, yeah, it was a good thing overall. Like, they're raising money and whatever. So I only have like 30 before the block, they said only have 30 seconds, but there's this graphic I really wanted to show. And I'm not sure if it may be a little bit confusing. I was asking some people, like, I showed them this. I'm like, what do you think this means? It basically means the record low high temperature. So, and it kind of makes sense. You can put it together, like record to beat 51. We reached a high. I said we reached a high of 53. Let's just listen to it.
Almost broke some records. Our record to beat was 51 degrees. We're just shy at 53 degrees. And Sunday, we reached a high of 55. Our record to beat was 52, set all the way back in 1904.
Yes, it was like too much based on like such a short time. I was gonna make a joke like, we haven't seen this. Like, if you're watching this or something like that, like, you're too old to have seen it. Like, only 100. You have to be 100 years old in order to have experienced the temperatures in Gainesville type thing.
But I'm going to leave you with your 6-day updated forecast. Notice that warming trend as we head into later this week. Back to you.
Yeah, they had 10 seconds left. This is like the hard cut. So like, if I kept on talking, they'd shut me off. But people just want to look at the 6th day. That's basically what they want to look at. So that's what I realized. Like, or I could have just left it with the tonight's temperatures or something. But most people just want to see the 6th day. I know I personally want to see the 6th day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Am I improving? Am I getting worse? Definitely check out my other ones, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.